coming in, there was great expectations placed on him, and I thought he performed very well. Led us in scoring. He shot the ball well as the season went along. We felt like he showed great growth in a number of areas.
It shouldn't be about how high you go. It should be about where you go, really. If you can go 7 to somewhere great, and that's better than going 4 to someone bad, then that's the case. It's just all about where you go and what situation fits you best.
The two guys kind of that, to me is like a Monte Ellis and a Jamal Crawford. Two guys kind of in that 6'4" mold, that can really break you down. They have speed, they're quick, and they're just wired to score the ball.
He kind of reminded me a little bit of that kid that went to Arizona for a year, Bilas. He's a different kind of a player. I think he's a little bit better offensively. Well, Austin is really good with the ball. I think he's as good with the ball as any guard in the draft. He can get into the lane with his quickness and speed and finish, and gets to the rim quickly. And has got a variety of ways that he finishes, with a floater, runner, and he gets the ball up on the backboard quickly. And he gets to the free throw line with frequency and hits his free throws.
He can put the ball in a hole. He can do a lot of things, but what he does great is he's a scorer. When you have a guy who can get his shot off against anybody and have the ability to break people down and get into the paint, that's somebody that every team has a strong interest in, because there just aren't as many guys like that. He doesn't need a screen. He doesn't need me. He's an outstanding one-on-one scorer.
He's not a great long-range shooter, but he can make shots with range.
He's got NBA three-point range on his shot, and he's got the ability to go for big numbers. When he played in New York, it was with Ewing and those guys, and in San Antonio with David Robinson. And as he's gotten a little older, he's had a chance to see a Kevin Garnett and a Ray Allen and a Paul Pierce, and the confidence that those guys have in themselves. But not only that, how they work and how driven they are to make their goals happen. You understand what greatness is. He has a strong desire to be a great player. He's a gym rat in every sense of the word. I mean, his life is basketball. He's outside of practicing. He's in the gym every night, getting shots up, working on his game, working on, getting in better shape, all those things, because he wants to be a great player. And he's very self-motivated. He's very driven, and he's got a great self-confidence in himself. He believes that this is what he's meant to do, and I think that's why he's a great big game player. He's not afraid of taking big shots, and he succeeds most of the time because he's got an amazing will to succeed. first playing off the ball offensively. He was, how to use screens, how to, where everything you don't have to do always, where you don't have to create it on your own. And that's just because he's always been in situations where that's what he's had to do. In his high school team and with us, he was our main creator.
So it doesn't, one of the things he doesn't do is he doesn't score a lot off of an assist. He's not a guy that you're going to hit as a cutter. All of a sudden, he's going to get a bunch of catch and shoot opportunities. I think people say, well, he's not a point guard and all that stuff, and I think that's probably true. He's a scoring guard.